Hello, huevonas y huevones, if you guys came to check me out. So my name is Lilo, and everybody knows me as Huevona. And I just do some easy, fast recipes for working parents that don't have time to come home and make a huge meal. Or if you're just learning how to cook, I make it super easy so you guys look like the chef. So I'm basically going to do tinga, which is one of my recipes that I did on TikTok. And from there on, I just could not stop being a huevona and showing, what I do on there. So also, while I am showing you what we need and how that works, you guys can leave questions and I will be answering them either while, during, or at the end. And I also have Shelly that will be helping me from Girls Night Live in case you guys have any questions or anything like that. So let's get to it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need for this easy and delicious tinga. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not only good for adults, but kids love it. Well, my kids love it. And if your kids love it, I mean, what better do you need? So how I say it in all my videos, this is what you need. We're gonna start off with chicken. I use 3 chicken breasts and I already have it shredded and ready to go. So you guys don't have to wait and see me boiling the chicken. We are going to use some chile chipotles. I took them out from the can, but they usually look like this. The amount that you add or that you want, it really depends if you like spicy or if you just like it mild. You also need some tomato sauce, which I know it's extremely huevona, but you can also use fresh tomatoes. It is okay, it's gonna taste good, but sometimes you're in a rush and you don't wanna, boil the tomatoes. This can is gonna save your life and it's gonna taste bomb. So then you are going to need some onions. Try to slice them as thin as possible so it blends in with the chicken and your kids don't know that the onion is in there. Because for me, my kids hate onions and I have to sneak it in and that's how I do it. So when you're literally cooking the onion, it becomes clear and they cannot even tell. You are going to need, how I call it, el caldito de pollo, which is the chicken broth. Do not throw it away when you're cooking your chicken because this is what's gonna help the sauce become the sauce. Then, of course, you can use salt for the taste, or my favorite, nor de pollo. This is what gives it, another extra flavor. So this is what you need to make the tinga. Now, for the tostadas, you're gonna need tostadas, of course, sour cream, and some lettuce, some lechuga. I buy it already shredded because I don't have time to be, but if you do, go for it. If you don't, go to Walmart, any store that already has it sliced for you. Then, of course, the queso or cheese. That's what I say, guys. If I sound annoying, I'm so sorry, but I got used to saying cheese instead of cheese. Cotija. So I bought this queso cotija at Walmart, and I'm pretty sure you can find it at any local supermarket. So now let's start making the sauce. And of course, you're gonna need a blender. So I have it over here. We're gonna open the blender and we're gonna start adding the ingredients that we need for the sauce. So you're going to need your caldito de pollo, which is your chicken broth, and you're gonna add it. Again, the amount that you make really depends on how many people you're making it for. See, we're 5, but I make like if I'm gonna make for 20 because we just keep filling and filling and filling the plate with tostadas because they are so addicting and so delicious. So, I'm gonna see how much I'm gonna make here. I believe this is 2 cups. 2 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna add the tomato sauce, or again, if you want to use fresh tomatoes, that is absolutely fine. You do need to boil them though. And we're gonna add the tomato sauce. I'm going to use a little more than half a can. make sure you don't wear white because you are going to get dirty. And we don't want that. Now we're gonna add the chile chipotle. Again, if you like it spicy, then you're gonna add a little more. And if you just want a little hint, it's okay. You can even just add the little sauce it comes with, as you can tell, or you can add a whole chipotle chile. We like it really spicy, and honestly, my kids don't even mind it. Because also when you're making the tostadas, the sour cream that you put on the tostada evens out the spiciness. So, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of spicy today. So I'm actually adding, I think what, like 3.5? We're gonna add a little bit of sauce. There you go. We're gonna put this in the sink because I don't want a mess. We don't like messes here. Now we're gonna blend it. And because I don't want you guys to hear the noise of the blender, I actually have it ready. So basically, it should look with this consistency. You can make it thicker, you can make it a little runnier. We like it extremely wet, like we like it to drip off of the tostada because it just tastes so much better, and you know, you lick your fingers and everything. So mine is somewhat, you know, it's in the middle, I guess, for today. So now I'm gonna turn on my little stove over here. You're going to need a skillet, a pan, whatever works for you. If you're making a lot, you're gonna need una olla más grande, you know, a bigger pan, like where you do your chicken soup or whatnot, or where you cook your chicken. You can just, you know, wipe it off, clean it a little bit really quick, and use that one so you don't have to make a mess or wash any more dishes, because washing dishes, you know, sometimes it's a headache. Sometimes, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm like, oh, I don't want to cook today because I have to wash dishes. And it's okay. It's completely okay. As long as you get to them and you get them done, that's all that matters. And that your kids and your hubby and your friends and your family are happy, that's all that matters. So we're gonna turn this on, right? Because what we're gonna do is we are going to, how do you say it? You are going to saute the onions in a little bit of oil. So I already have this on. I hope you guys can see it. There you go. And you're gonna add a little bit of oil. I'm using corn oil. You can use vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. Any oil that you like, go for it, girlfriend. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil. And we're gonna wait for that to warm up. Like I said, when I make tinga, I make enough for about 20 people. I always tell my parents because they love tinga. And we all kind of make something out of it, you know, like after they come out of work or my kids come out of school, we just sit down, have a good time, and, you know, eat tinga. It's also very easy for everybody to make their own. Like, you don't need to serve a plate or whatnot. Everybody just grabs their tostada, their sour cream, and bam, they put all the good stuff on there. So I think this is already kind of hot. And we're going to add the onion because we're gonna saute it. So I slice mine very thin. If you're a fan of onion, you don't have to slice it so thin, but if you want to sneak it in the kids or your husband, because honestly, my husband doesn't like onion either, then do it really thin. I'm telling you, it will blend with the chicken and they won't even tell. So now we are adding the onion. There you go. Again, the amount of onion depends on how you like onion. If you don't like onion, like it's really up to you. So now we're gonna saute it. You'll know when it's ready when it is clear. You don't want to burn it because you already messed up the tinga. I mean, on that case, you just get another onion and slice again, which is not a big deal. It's okay. If you're learning, if this is your first time doing tinga, do not worry about it. It took me a while to learn how to make tinga until it became one of my plates that everybody asks me for. For example, if my husband is, you know, mad at me or something, I make sure I make tinga so that when he gets home from work, his tinga's there. And let me tell you, he goes from to he loves tinga. And you know, food can change somebody's mood completely from 1 to 100. So hey, whatever works, right? But while this onion is sauteing, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about myself. So I am a mother of three. I am married. I live in El Paso, Texas, but I was born and raised in Chicago, Chi-Town. And I've been living here in El Paso for about 12 to 13 years. I had my third child, which he is 2 years old right now. And when he was born, I got postpartum depression. And if many of you have gone through that, it is one of the feelings that you just don't want to feel, that you sometimes you can't even explain it. I seeked help. I, went to therapies until I was able to feel good about myself. Now, let me tell you this. The reason this whole Webona life started was because one day I said, let me go on TikTok. I started scrolling and scrolling, and when you hit one video, you can't stop. You literally have to keep watching and watching. And I started seeing these cooking videos, and it just caught my attention how everybody does their food differently. Until one day I had the courage to record a video of me making milanesa. And now that I go back to the video, it shows where, how I started from the beginning and how I didn't know how to even work the camera, the effects or anything like that. And from there on, I was able to be myself, my funny self, and show everyone that being a huevona is okay in the right way. Because the way that I express huevona is easy, practical ways of doing things. Instead of doing it in 1 hour, girl, do it in 30 minutes. It's gonna taste the same. So from there on, I just started making videos and videos and videos, and it helped with my depression so much. It helped me value myself, and it's just a feeling I can't really explain to you guys, but it just made me who I am today. I'm able to express and show who I really am, which I'm a funny girl. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and now I haven't stopped. Oh, another thing. I learned my Wawona ways from my mother, and unfortunately, she hates me saying that. But I mean, I learned from her easy tricks when, she was married with my dad. All the little tricks that she learned, she passed them on to me. So yeah, I am very grateful that I was able to have my mom show me her easy ways. Now, the onion is already sauteed and it starts to look clear, and it's not as stiff as it used to. So that's how you know that it's done. So now you're going to add the sauce that you made for the tinga, and we're gonna add it. We're gonna add it, and we're gonna have it boil together. And literally, it is so fast. Now, if you are being a huevona and you don't have time, or you just don't feel like cooking, chicken, you can also use rotisserie chicken. Go to Walmart, go to Sam's, buy the chicken, just shred it. And instead of using the caldito de pollo, the chicken broth, you are just going to use water and the normal pollo. There's just so many ways of being an extra huevona. And like I said, it's okay. If you don't want to tell anybody, they don't need to know. They don't need to know that you did your food in 30 minutes and let them think you took an hour and a half, girlfriend. But anyways, we are gonna let this boil. And while it is boiling, you are going to add either your salt, if you rather have salt, or I'm gonna use nor de pollo, and you're gonna do it to taste. So, I don't know. I honestly haven't even counted how much I put of nor. It's just like whenever my corazoncito, my heart tells me to stop, that's when I stop. So, now, si se te pasa la mano, if you add too much and you're like, oh, oops, it is too salty. Don't worry about it. Again, the sour cream like kills those extra bad vibes that your food might be giving you. Don't worry, everything is fixable. So then we're going to mix it, and I'm gonna mix it because I need to know if that was enough. No. Sorry guys, if not, I'm not answering your questions. I'm a little blind even though I have my glasses, but at the end of the video, I will be reading your questions and answering any questions if you guys have any. Don't think that I am ignoring you guys. I am here. And if you guys have any questions of any kind, from my personal stuff, from if there's another type of chipotle that I recommend, etc. And while this is boiling, if you are not following me on my TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, go follow me right now. And I am under Huevona Life. So you can go and check me out there. I post a lot of my life going on, a lot of my easy recipes that you guys can do from dinner, lunch, breakfast, and dessert. So I also post a lot of Instagram videos and stories. You can check out my YouTube. I also make tie-dye aprons by hand by myself. If you guys are interested, you can go check out my website at huevonalife.square.site, I believe. And that is also linked on my TikTok and my Instagram and my YouTube in case you're not able to find it. So it's already boiling, and we are going to add the good stuff, the chicken, because without the chicken, there's no tinga. So we're gonna add, just because I'm on camera, I'm using these little fancy tongs, but I would usually, whatever works for you. So like I said, if you like it dry, if you like it, a little wet, which we do, you can also, depending on how much chicken you want to add. So like I said, that's 3. I made 3. And I think we can fit the rest because we cannot let it go to waste. The more chicken, the more tostadas, you guys. So there you go. And we're going to mix it. And we're going to let it boil together so that all the flavors and the goodness stick together. So this is almost done. I am so excited. Actually, I didn't even try the flavor. How do I know if it has enough? No. It's okay, guys. When you're live, things like this happen, you forget. So let me try. Not bad. Oh, it's spicy. So actually, I don't even know how I knew how much to put. But I did pretty good. I guess it's so many times that I have made this tinga. I kind of already know, the exact measurements and stuff. So I'm gonna let it boil for a little bit. And we are going to start with the tostada process. We'll wash you later. Not right now because we are getting ready to eat. So where is my plate? Okay. Sorry guys, I had everything ready except my plate for the main deal. So I'm gonna go and find the plate. Sorry about that. So I have my plate here. If you're an extra huevona, like I said, and you don't like washing dishes, then you use paper plates. I don't mind. I use them all the time because it's 5 of us and it gets kind of hectic. So we're gonna start getting ready our tostadas, and you're gonna get your tostada. I am using Guerrero, but it depends, on which one you want. If you want to make the tostadas, go for it. I'm pretty sure they taste really bomb. We're gonna get our sour cream. And this is how I make them. You guys can add the ingredients however you want. We are going to put sour cream evenly on the tostada, like that. Some people like adding it at the end of when they put the tinga. So there you go. I already have that one. And this is already boiling, meaning it is ready. Now we're gonna turn it off. Y voy a agarrar mis pinzas. I'm gonna grab my other tongs. And we are going to add it on top of the tostada. Evenly. Gotta make the tostada look nice. Okay, so let me show you guys. See if you guys can see it from there. So that is how it looks. As you can see, it is already starting to drip, and oh, that is the best part. Then we are going to add some lettuce on top. Like I said, if you don't want to add the lettuce, you don't have to. My kids and my husband really don't like the lettuce on top. They just like to get to the point, if you know what I mean. So then I am gonna add some queso cotija. Like I said, you can get this at Walmart or any supermarket, and we're gonna add a lot of that. I love just sometimes you just don't add too much, because then it's gonna tell you, oh, está caliente. It's gonna tell you something at night, if you know what I mean. So, technical difficulties. We're gonna move this to the side so that we have space, so that I can try this finga. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as you can see, it is super easy and fast to make. So this is how it looks. Now, don't waste time on talking or, on the phone, because the tostadas with the juice, they get soggy, and we don't want that. We want a crunchy tostada. So as soon as you make it, you eat. So let's try the tostada de tinga. I'm a little too spicy. It came out delicious. I'm so glad that this is already made. My food is already made, so when my husband gets home, my kids get home, they get to enjoy this with me. So I'm able to answer some questions. If you guys have any, Shelly, if you could please help me out with that.
Sure.
That would be awesome.
So first, Kathy was saying, do you have a recommendation for a non-stick pan? She's looking to get one, and she was asking about a brand.
Okay, I bought this one. I'm sorry, it's from Star Frit. They're called The Rock. I got these at Sam's. Very good bundle. It came with the saucepan. It came with like 6 different ones. And I love it because nothing sticks to it, and they're really affordable. So I recommend those. I'm pretty sure if they have them at Sam's, they might have them at Walmart or anywhere else. But it's called Star Frit The Rock, because it kind of feels like a rock.
Okay, so we have another thing. Izzy was saying she likes adding cilantro.
Ooh, I've never tried it with cilantro. If you guys want to add to it anything else that you may like or want to try, go for it. I would love for you guys to message me or comment me on my Instagram or TikTok, so that you guys tell me what you guys like to add, and I can try it for next time and let you guys know, I guess, if it was good. Pretty sure it's good though.
You have a lot of hungry people and a lot of yums going on in the chat, just letting you know. Also, I just want to read a comment I think you'd like to hear from Joanna. She just said, so happy for her, started following her during the midst of the pandemic. She makes me laugh during my darkest moments. Love seeing people from my hometown. Just figured out what I'm going to make for dinner.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I have so much love. And just like how she said that I make her day on her, most difficult times, I think you guys make my day and my times when I'm going through something so rough. Because when I guess everybody can tell, like when I go on my Instagram, and everybody is just so positive and always cheers me on. So thank you so much.
You also have a few of you, just so you know, you're private messaging me, so other people can't see what you're writing, but I'm going to make some comments based on those. So Esther was saying she loves your apron, but she sees everything is sold out. And then also, do you mail to Canada?
I have not gotten to the point of mailing to Canada. It's in the works. Basically what I have on my website, those are items that are sold out, but in the beginning, when you go on my website, you are able to customize your apron however you like for the same or close to the same price as the ones that are pre-made, that are ready, you know, ready, set, go to send. But let's just say you want an apron that's pink and yellow. You go on there, you customize it pink and yellow. There's even an option where you're able to choose how you want your tie-dye design. So this is a crumble, meaning it's crumbled up, and wherever the color lands, that's where it lands. There's a spiral. There's just a lot of options for the same price. I did that so that you guys can choose whatever color or design that you may like. So those are available anytime, and it's basically the first thing that pops up when you go on my website. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to join me. I want to thank Girls Night Live for giving me this opportunity